Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the outside edition of Nerdgasm.
The Round Table.
The Round Table. Yes, I am your host, Tyler Wondrack.
And I'm your host, Stewart.
And our two special guests today, well, one's very special and one's not so because he's been on the show before. Caleb Gabauer, our ginger friend, so sexy. And the new addition to Nerdgasm, maybe for this episode, maybe for the rest of the series, Larry Smith. Both of you.
Larry.
Thanks.
So
say thank you to the camera.
Thank you, camera.
So it's November. It's November here in lovely Kansas. The leaves are falling, you know. So we decided just to take advantage of this nice weather for one last time. And but yeah, what do we have on today's schedule, Chase?
Today's schedule, we are talking about Tim Burton's new Superman, or failed attempt of Superman.
Yeah, not failed. Not new. He failed that son of a bitch.
Yes. And also we are talking about Captain America photos that have just been released on Entertainment Weekly.
.com. But yeah, why don't we just get into the first story with this old Tim Burton thing? So, photos have been released from the old Tim Burton Superman Returns movie, or Superman Lives. We will show pictures right now. And it looks like what to be is it's a silver suit with the S on it, and it's very stupid.
Yes, it looks like Shaq's steel costume.
Oh yeah, it looks like
It just looks awful. Nothing of the red, blue, yellow costume that we know and love from the cartoon and comic book series.
Tim Burton, don't make it the Man of Steel. He's not made of steel. Idiot.
But no, I mean it's weird because that movie was gonna go on, and then he just decided I won't do it, and then
I thought he got mad because of they wanted Kevin Smith to do the Superman film.
Yeah, Kevin Smith was originally gonna write the script, and they were gonna have the guy, I think was the producer of Wild Wild West. I don't know, I'll have to insert his name, but he wanted to do so much stuff to it. If you watch An Evening with Kevin Smith, he'll explain the whole Superman story and how he went through the trials and errors of trying to get this movie up, and how the producer wanted Sean Penn as Superman, didn't want him to fly or have the cape, and what was the other ones? Oh, and he wanted to have him fight a big giant spider.
Why?
That
He just
sounds
wanted
like an epic fail to me.
He just wanted him to fight a spider in the third act. But no, we go from something awful to something great.
Huzzah!
Chase, you take this one over while I finish up this figure.
Alright, Captain America. We've got a first look of the movie with pictures from Entertainment Weekly magazine. The pictures look great, as you can see here. It looks just like a mixture of Saving Private Ryan with a mixture of Iron Man?
Oh, yeah, Iron Man.
Yeah, it just looks great. It looks like good classic, and then I wonder how they're gonna work with it.
Well, I mean, Hugo Weaving's gonna be the Red Skull. Chris Evans is Captain America, and that's only the cast of characters that I know of. The script. It's gonna explain. They'll stay in the whole World War II era, or is it World War I?
I think it's World War II.
Something with Hitler.
Yeah, that's two.
Yeah, something with Hitler.
Know your history.
Joseph Stalin, who's that? No.
Yeah.
But no, it'll be that, and then they'll go at the end. They'll have the whole unfreezing of Captain America and Red Skull. Slated date 2011, next year.
Woo! Summer.
Yes, summer of 2011. This was one of those movies that it flopped so hard back in the 90s and early 80s, early 90s when they had released that one where he was riding on a motorcycle the whole time.
Didn't it try to be like the Batman films?
Well, it was made before the Batman films.
Oh, it was made before the Batman films.
It was kind of a made-for-TV movie. It was kind of like the horrible wrecks of the Fantastic Four movie and the Punisher movie.
Oh, yeah.
Trivia: Punisher was played by Dolph Lundgren.
Nice.
Yes, I must break you.
I remember that.
Yeah. But no, and he also played He-Man.
Really?
Yeah, the Master. Did you ever see the Masters of the Universe movie?
Oh.
Go watch that, and it's probably one of the worst, best movies ever.
Wow.
Yeah, it's got him and Courtney Cox. Yeah, 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 and it's just so bad it's good.
Nice.
Like Troll 2.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
And then they're going to eat me. Oh my
We just trolled you.
Troll 2 on Nerdgasm.
But no, I mean it was one of the whole things where Disney didn't want to. I think Disney didn't want to put up the money for it, or they didn't think it was going to happen. That was epic. That was epic.
We can't even talk about it. That's how bad it was.
Yeah. But you know it's going to happen. The Avengers movie's going to happen, and it's going to
Finally.
It's going
I've
to
been
be.
waiting for that for a long time.
It's going to be a POV.
That brings up our word of the week.
POV.
Brought to you by Caleb. Caleb, what's our word of the week?
Word of the week is POV. POV stands for point of view, so it's an anachronism?
Yes.
Yes.
Anachronism.
Anachronism.
POV, like let's say you're filming, all right? You're like, oh, point of view shot. When you see the movie Halloween, directed by
John Carpenter.
John Carpenter, you see him going around the house at the beginning of the movie, and well, actually, no, technically that's not.
Yeah, it's him.
Blair
Is
Witch.
this a little kid?
No, it's him looking as a little kid. But-
Okay, so yeah. So that's anytime
Blair
you
Witch
see
stuff.
from like first person.
Yeah, Blair Witch Project.
Your favorite video games, like Halo or Modern Warfare 2, point of view. You're looking at the gun, everything.
First person shooter.
Also
Yes,
used
it's
in
first
pornography as a famous category, but we're not getting into that because we're an awesome G-rated show.
No, we
So,
pulled the word bullshit.
Yeah, we've what, let's go down the list.
PG-13.
I want my hoverboard.
I bleeped it out.
This is bullshit. And so many other famous words.
BBC.
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 Yes.
Yes. So
Yes.
if you don't know what that means, go look it up.
Please
We're
do
not
look it
gonna
up.
Urban
tell
Dictionary.
you.
Or, yeah, Urban Dictionary.
Urban
that,
Dictionary.
And many other. I know we were trying to discuss like what's gonna be our word of the week this week, and we're like Larry's like-
BBC.
yeah, Larry's like, how about BBC? And Jason's like, what's that? And yeah.
Now I know what it is.
And knowing is half the battle.
G.I. Joe.
We tried out the Kinect, and I must say, it's pretty effing cool.
Yes.
I kept bashing it through this whole time about how it was going to be horrible. I had high hopes for it at the beginning, but then when I heard it was a whole move camera thing, I thought it was going to be like the PlayStation Eye camera or PlayStation 2 camera.
Oh, yeah,
They just
yeah.
do that. But no, I think it's going to be on the PlayStation Move this holiday season. So,
Oh yeah.
You'll buy it.
Connect better than the PlayStation Move.
Yeah, so-
PlayStation Move. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's just a Wii remote. It's just a Wii remote. That's all it is. But
Okay,
yeah,
it's just a
Ugly
spin-off.
blue ball.
Yeah.
Like, why do they have to have a ping pong ball?
So it'd be original, then taking it from
The Wii,
Nintendo
yeah.
Wii. But
Like I said, I'm surprised I didn't sue.
yeah.
yeah.
Larry was saying today that he was surprised that Nintendo didn't sue PlayStation because of that whole
Wii remote.
PlayStation
I mean,
motion.
I think it's because of the blue ball. That's what they're like. Oh, we're gonna sue. Wait, no, they're gonna blue ball. And I
It's
just
like
have it.
one camera, you know?
Yeah.
Like you look at that little thing, it's like this big. One camera
Yeah.
connects like a bar like that.
And it
It's
has
got
like
2 or 3.
infrared thing.
It's
Like
got a-
there's
yeah,
like
it's got an
3
infra-
sensors
Yeah,
on
it's
it.
got an infrared sensor, and then it's got 2 sensors for you and whoever else you want to play with. I mean,
It was
cool.
awesome. It actually followed your motion. Like we were dancing along, giving high fives, and it would follow our every motion without putting on anything. And the camera just picked you up.
Yep.
It was very fluid.
Yeah.
Yeah, very
fluid.
fluent.
Yeah, very. So, sadly, I think this wraps up the roundtable.
Yes.
Um,
Nerdgasm Roundtable.
Nerdgasm Roundtable, as it's called, episode 6. So next week we'll be back with more breaking news, everything else. Once again, the lovely Tyler Wondrack and Chase Stewart right here. Our partners in crime, Caleb Gabauer and Larry Smith. We will all see you next week.
May the force be with you, nerds.